My individual support plan was based on a child named Zoe. He is an 8-year-old, super amazingly smart and fun, adorable 8-year-old little boy in a 3rd grade classroom in Florida. He is so smart and he's always trying to go ahead. He gets his work done in an average amount of time though, because he basically just skims over whatever work he's doing and fills in whatever he wants, draws, scribbles, does anything but do what he's supposed to do. Now, this isn't always causing a distraction to everyone in the classroom. The teacher might not always notice it, but the ESE students in the class, one of them actually gets very annoyed and is seated on the opposite side of the classroom for that reason. Now, for my idea for his individual support plan, it's something, very simple yet complex in its own way. And this is what I mean. It's going to be a simple exercise ball, a yoga ball. You're going to take the yoga ball, set it in front of his desk like a seat. We've all heard of this before. Now, Zoe is going to have that seat, and he's going to use that to try and increase focus. Now, there have been studies done, and he's tried other things before, so I really think it's about time that we could do this. Now, he is going to have a step-by-step instruction guide given to him. So, first, we're going to send the kids off to PE. The kids are going to PE. Hey, Zoe, come here. Talk to him, get him alone, talk to him for a second, say, hey, I've been noticing you have a little bit of trouble lately with your concentration. I noticed that you like to move around a lot. Is that true? Well, how about this? I've been working on coming up with a plan for you that could help you complete your work and have you enjoy school more. Because, sidebar, he actually has verbalized that he hates school and blah, blah, blah. So, this could help him enjoy school more, have more fun at school. And it's not because he's going to be bouncing on the ball. So, step 2, you're going to explain the rules when he has this ball. You're gonna show it to him because you want him to know what to expect. You don't want him to be, imagining some crazy thing or some tiny thing and then he's surprised by it. You want him to know exactly what's going on. You want to be down to earth with this kid. So that's what he needs. So you're gonna tell him the rules if he's using the ball as his new chair. There's no bouncing, the obvious rules. There's no distracting the class. You can bounce, but it's a quiet bounce. You can roll, you can rock, there's different things. So, we'll go over what's acceptable, we'll go over what's unacceptable, and then we'll move on to step 3. He's going to go to gym. When the class comes back, I'm going to put the ball out in the front of the classroom. I'm going to say, class, going quickly and quietly, sit at your desks. I have something to tell you. So we're going to explain to the class that one of our students tomorrow is going to be experimenting a new way to learn, to see if it'll help them learn. Now they're going to be using something that's rather strange and maybe some of you haven't ever seen in a classroom before, and that's okay. Then I intend on having a class discussion about this and sharing ideas and, answering whatever questions they have. And if Zoe wants to share something, then he can as well. Why not? Then we'll go to step 4. The next day, before the class comes in, I'm going to put the ball down before school starts. So, again, before the kids come in. They're already going to expect it. They're going to know, Zoe's the one who is experimenting, if they don't already know. I'm not sure if it's necessary to tell the children ahead of time that Zoe is going to do this to see if it'll help him learn better. I think that might be an okay way to do it. Then the following day, after you put the ball at his desk, tape a little laminated copy of the rules you went over onto his desk in a discreet kind of spot. He's a really good reader, so I'm going to do that. He's just going to, that'll just be there. I can always just eyeball that, give him that teacher eye on those rules if he starts messing around, which I really hope he doesn't. So, after that's done, basically, you just want to pretend like everything's normal. You're going to pretend like the day is normal. Because it is. It's just a changed chair. So, carry on the day completely usual. Don't make any references unless there's a big commotion going on. Now, what you're going to want to do is when he has independent time on his ball, or he's working independently in a small group, you want to observe his behavior. You want to take notes as much as you can, because I want to this is all about what I'm thinking I'm going to do. I'm going to document this process when I have a student that I try this out on, because I really think it works. And I really think that if this works for this student in this class, it could work for other students in other classes. And why would we not want to help any student in any class? So basically, in conclusion, I think that if sitting on this exercise ball is going to help Zoe be able to concentrate more, focus more, finish more of his work, further his studies, then that's what we're going to do for Zoe. We're going to give him a new chair. Now this process again will be documented, and I hope that other teachers out there will one day try this method and see that it's just an exercise ball, but it can work just as well as any other tactic you could think of, maybe better.